So recently we have seen WCC happen in India, right? Which was a huge success, and congratulations AIC also because you were a part of it. So how AIC helps startup, to go globally, because everyone is talking about our PM is talking about go global now, to more than import, we should start exporting,
Yeah.
right? So how AIC helps startup in this way?
So last year September, Coffee Board conducted World Coffee Conference in Bangalore. So it was one of the successful event which was organized by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. So this event happens once in a 5 years. So first time it came to entire Asia, that in Bangalore.
Correct.
Bangalore is not IT capital; it is also coffee capital. So a lot of coffee consumers are there here.
Yes. Most of the people, they don't know this.
So, in this World Coffee Conference, our objective was to showcase the innovation in coffee to the world. So, with this connection, we wanted to have an exclusive pavilion for startups who are incubated with Coffee Board.
Okay.
So, we had a separate startup pavilion spread across more than 150 square meter. So, we had about 15 innovative startups who exhibited their products and services there. Apart from this, more than 400 plus startups were part of this exhibition arena and different pavilions. So we made our startups to understand the scope of this event, significance of exhibiting in this kind of international platform. And most of the startups got very good quality leads after this program, and some were able to even start exploring the export market at different countries.
Okay.
So this year, Coffee Board is going with 44 startups to World of Coffee Dubai. We are going to have exclusive pavilion known as Coffees of India. So 44 startups are going from India. And I am proud to say that more than 10 startups who are incubated with AIC are part of this pavilion in Dubai.
Very nice.
And from January 8th till 11th of January, so we have one of the Asia's biggest food and beverage event happening in New Delhi, known as Indus Food.
Okay.
So Coffee Board, we are going to have exclusive pavilion, and we are also asking our startups to participate in this event as a delegate plus as an exhibitor. So we are sponsoring the stall space for our startups.
Wow.
And there's a lot of events happening in and around Bangalore. And last month we had Mumbai Coffee Festival, Mumbai Geo World Drive. So our startups participated. So we sponsored the space, exhibition space. So basically, we want our startups to exhibit their innovative products and services in these leading events where they generate quality leads. Where they are able to see the competitors' products, their pricing strategies, their different way of promoting the similar product, and try to make certain changes to the way they want to do the business. So we don't want to restrict ourselves to just give online sessions, GAN, trainings and all. We want them to get exposed to the real world, meet the actual potential customers, get the real-time feedback, then come back to the drawing room, make the required changes and relaunch the products. So essentially, these exhibitions, events, we want our startup to use it as a launchpad services, where they meet the like-minded people and do the competitors analysis and also understand how Coffee Board is different than any other incubators who may have supporting similar startups, but we are different. So whatever incubation fees they are paying us on a monthly basis, we want to give 10 times back to them the value.
Nice. All right. So, Praveen, how do you measure a long-term impact of the startup who are incubated in AIC? How they can help economy of the country and society?
Yeah. See, basically, when any startup approaches, so they come with some problems. Okay. It may be related to the sales activities. It may be related to the product packaging. or it may be related to completely disrupting the market with a very innovative product. They don't know how to go about it. So each startup whom we have incubated is a new case study for us.
Okay.
So we also put a lot of effort to understand their business model, try to figure out are there any similar competitive products or services in the market. If not coffee, who else is doing something similar?
Correct.
So we do a lot of homework before we give them the required mentorship advisory services, and we connect the industry experts to these startups.
Okay.
So we have a startup known as the Bean Loop.
Okay.
So they are having a very innovative product. Have you seen a hand wash powder made out of used coffee grounds?
I have not
You
seen.
may have seen hand wash liquid gel.
Yes.
It's a hand wash powder made out of coffee waste.
Okay. Very nice.
So it's like converting your waste, coffee waste, into wealth.
Because that's the biggest problem of coffee industry, you know, the wastage.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So Mr. Sarvana, who is the founder of this company, so he came with this concept. He even participated in the World Coffee Conference with few of his product prototypes and got very good response.
Okay.
Later on, when he started discussing with us, we understood, yes, the product is good, but it needs to be validated for its efficacy by some authorized agency or the government body, enable accredited labs. So most of the startups, when they develop the products, they are confident about what the product or the services that they are offering, but their claim should be validated.
Correct.
Then only they get the required credibility for the product, and it will be easy for them to scale up further.
Okay.
So we look for that. How authentic is the product or service that this company is offering?
Okay.
If they are certified from an authorized agency, that is fine. If not, then who are those certifying agencies? So we will educate them on that.
Okay.
We'll help them to get connected with those agencies, get the required reports, certifications.
Okay.
Then startups also need to focus on the packaging part. So this Bean Loop, even the product is good, the packaging was not that great.
Correct.
So we started helping them to understand the significance of branding, packaging, the color combination, the font size. So the startup is doing really well. So whatever advices that we have given during our mentorship sessions and all, they have taken it very seriously, and they have relaunched their product.
Very nice.
So their current version has got very good feedback, especially during this World Coffee Conference. Okay, if you compare that with the Mumbai Coffee Festival, the kind of feedback they've got is really amazing.
Okay.
So we also measure the success of the startups in the way how they adjust to the changing demand of the market, and how they accept the feedback that we give. Sometimes we give very critical feedback. So the startup should be ready to accept that.
Correct.
Most of the startups which I have seen in my last 12 years of experience, they stick to their idea. They don't want to give away their idea. They don't want to listen to the feedback. So as a startup founder, they should be a very good listener.
Okay. Correct.
Accept the feedback, critical feedback, make as many as changes. So, and relaunch. There is no perfect product or service that they can make. So it requires iterative improvements, continuous improvements.
Correct.
So that's what we look for, that in our startup. How good they are in listening to the feedback given by the mentors, and how fast they can come back with the improvements. And whatever products or services that they want to offer, whatever claims they are doing, is it certified?
Okay.
So these are some of the parameters that we look.
Okay.
We also have one more startup, Iru the Coffee, recently incubated. So they are bringing coffee cubes, the way how you have seen this sugar cubes.
Correct,
right?
correct.
They are coming with coffee cubes
Okay.
with Ayurveda infused in.
Okay. Very nice.
Flavors, different flavors. A very innovative concept. Easy to carry when you travel. So you need not have a decoction or a coffee powder, again spoon to stir everything.
Okay.
Just put a coffee cube into a hot cup of water, your coffee is ready.
So solving a big issue.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So now this startup spent almost 1.5 to 2 years to do a lot of R&D, Even before they got incubated with us, they spent almost a year to discuss with coffee board officials, mentors, and even CFTRI, which is one of our partner institute. So they also help them to understand the technicalities in developing the product. So now the product is ready. Now we are helping them with different business models, how they can attract their potential customers. What are the different strategies that they need to inculcate to promote the product, and what are the different channels that they can use to sell the product. So here we are looking for the scalability. Yes, product is ready now, but how fast you can scale, or how difficult is your innovation to copy. What if a bigger brand can understand the technology behind it? They can replicate in no minute.
Correct.
Right? So how you can protect your innovation? So we also look for that. Yes, you are innovative, but how you are protecting it? So that is also one parameter that we use to assess the startup's success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then we also have another startup known as Amira Farms. They have coffee and other products as well, but they have a different approach towards selling their products. Their packaging is very simple, and it talks about the story behind the processing of coffee, origin of coffee.
Okay.
So anybody who purchases their coffee will not just consume coffee as a beverage. They also understand how this coffee is prepared, from where it is originated. So you create awareness among your consumers, and also make them to come back and buy your own product again.
Correct.
So this is the business model.
Okay.
So we are trying to work with this team to understand what are some of the creative ways of selling their products. Can a startup help another startup who are incubated here? So that co-working arrangement that we want to have. So we also look for startups, how comfortable they are to educate other startups who are incubated with us. Okay. So we want that ecosystem to be created here. Even if there are no exclusive mentors for each and every aspect of coffee, still the startup should be able to get help from the other startup incubated with us. So that ecosystem should be built. So we are looking for the contributors. So if we incubate a startup, can this startup founder or their core team is having required competency, required knowledge, expertise to help other startup in different verticals. So because that adds a lot of value to the incubation program. And kind of peer learning, we promote that.